Hello guys, few minutes to our live video, which is starting by 6 p.m. Alright, so we are about to start, and trust me, you are going to learn a lot today. You're going to learn a lot today. You're going to learn how to load a Windows on a Chromebook. You're going to learn how to load a Chromebook OS on a dormant Chromebook that does not have a operating system. Okay, I'm going to show you step by step on how to do it. Trust me, I'm going to be fast. I'm going to be fast to do it so that we can all go to our different activities if we have. And also, today is the final of the World Cup, and so I have to watch it myself. So stay tuned with us and enjoy. You have to choose a network to connect. If you don't have a network, it's not going to work. So you have to choose a network for it to work. So first of all, I'm going to connect my internet. Connecting. Alright, showing no connected, no internet. It's going to recognize it soon. And you must have a good internet using Chromebook. If you don't have a good internet, it's very hard for you to use Chromebook. So you must have a very good internet when now it's connected, it's getting this device ready. So what happens is that it's going to get to the desktop. Now one thing about Chromebook is that all your files are being stored in your Google, your Gmail, because after this process you are going to put in your Gmail, because this is Chromebook was produced or invented by Google. So all their features, their apps, you are going to see it like a Google Docs sheet. They are all installed in the Chromebook. When you just put in your email, you are going to see all those things. Things you see on a normal laptop when you put in your Chrome Gmail on a Chrome browser. All the software you see there, like your docs, your sheets, form, OneDrive, all of them are inside Chromebooks. Alright, so that's a little explanation I will just give you. I don't want to go further because of time. Alright, so what we want to do in this Chromebook, I want to show you how to load a Chromebook operating system. It's a stable one. We have different types of Chromebook operating system. We have a stable one, we have enrollment, we have beta. There are many of them. Then we are going to install stable. Why? Because stable is, I feel it's kind of private. You can use it as a personal laptop. You can use it to do anything you want to do. Okay, so now you can see it's telling us to choose if it's a personal use or for a child or for a work. So we are not doing all this. Even there is a place for device enrollment. Enrollment means that if a school that wants to, or organizations that wants to use a particular Chromebook and have their emails, they can use a Chromebook to do that. All their information are stored inside. Even a company can make use of a Chromebook. Okay, so we are going to stop here. Let me go down to the main business, why we are here. Alright, so I'm shutting down. Okay, now we are starting with this first step, which is downloading. The first step is for us to have how to create or how to install a Chrome OS on this system. Okay, so the first step you have to do is you have to get the operating system. Second, you must have a bootable drive for you to be able to do that. Then you must know how to use a particular software, a software that you will use to make it a bootable drive, which is the software you have in the USB. After doing that, then you have to use it and install it. Now, I've already created my bootable drive. This is my bootable drive. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to help you to do is that I'm going to show you sites that you need to go to download, sites where you need to get all those things done. Okay, so let me see if I can do that here. Let me open a fresh. Alright, we have a stay without signing out. Let's use a guest mode browser, a Google browser. Alright, on this guest browser, I will show you how to download the files you need. First of all, to download this system, oh, I'm sorry, I did not tell you the name of this Chromebook. This is a Chromebook Lenovo IdeaPad 3CB 11GL05. That is the model number. Alright, that's the model number of this Chromebook. Alright, so if we want to get the ChromeOS, what we need to do is, there's a site called Soloptech. Oh, did I not spell it well? Sorry, this still should not be here. The name is Soloptech. There's a dot here when you are typing. Okay. You can take off this. It will take you directly to here. This is the site. ChromeOS updates. Okay, and this ChromeOS updates. Can you see this? Very well. Okay. For this ChromeOS updates, let me see if I can share my screen from here so that it will be easier for you to see. Okay. Now at this ChromeOS update, we can see that this is where you can find your ChromeOS device. At this point, you will have to type in the model number of the ChromeOS, the Chromebook, sorry. You have to type in the model number. If you cannot get it through that method, I will show you another method. Alright, another method is for you to use the Chromebook. If it's a dormant Chromebook, you have to press escape, refresh button and power button all together. Now, you see here a model. This model is going to give you the right or the exactly number of this Chromebook. Alright, so that is what we are going to type here. If you type this, you are going to have the right OS. So let's do that now. Model, we just have to type this. This is Lick, capital letter L I C K space C2 J slash A 3G slash A 4F slash Q 7A slash O 0 yes O 4 A slash A 2 U. Is there a mistake now? Let me remove this. To show it's not giving it. Okay, let's search with Lenovo, the model number Lenovo okay, here's the model number IdeaPad 3. Oh, it's not saying it. CD, okay, see it here. This is it. CD. This is a Chromebook. Alright, this is a Chromebook. I searched with this number and it's not seeing it. Which you should be seeing it. That's strange. That's very, very strange. Okay, now we have gotten, you can see the Chromebook we have here. The Chrome OS. We have Stable, we have Beta, we have Def, we have Canary. Alright. Alright, so the one we are going to install is this Stable. We are going to run this Stable. Okay, you can download it. I already have it on my flash drive. I already have it here on my flash drive. You're seeing? Okay. I already have it on my flash drive, so that's what we are going to install. You can download it from this website. You can come here and you click on this. This is the Stable. You just click on it. Then you save. Immediately it will start downloading. Okay. I already have it, so no need of doing it again. So I'm pausing this. Alright, so let's continue. Let's continue. Let's take this off. Alright, so we are back. So we have it in our flash drive. So we are going to install this now. So the process of installing this is for you to know the right keys to use. You're using escape, refresh button and power button all together. Okay? And you must plug in your charger. When you press that refresh, escape, refresh and power button together, it will get to here where it tells you to please insert a recovering USB stick or SD card. Alright? So we plug in our charger. This is our charger. Alright. It's charging. Alright, so we plug in our flash drive. Immediately you just plug it, it will see it. It's telling us it's not compatible. Let me take it off. I think it's this other one. Okay. So you see the screen just changed. Now it moved directly to the Chrome OS. Now if you installed another model number, it's not going to work. Most of them are not the same, so it's not going to work. Now the instructions here is you are about to recover your computer. Please make sure that it is plugged into a power source, which is your charger. Your charger must be plugged. So it's mandatory your charger is plugged. Okay? So if you want to cancel this recovery, press the power button and hold it down until the computer turns on. We don't want to do that. Send me a love emoji. Let me know you are here with me. Please, you are with me. Please send me a love emoji. Sorry for the network disruption. Alright, please, if you are with me, send me a love emoji and react to my message, please. And if you have any questions, you are free to ask now, since you are waiting for this to complete. If you have any questions, please, you are free to ask. I'm waiting for your questions. Any questions so far? Alright. And I joke said he has a question. Please, go ahead with your question, please. Go ahead with your question, sir. Ask your question. And Jacob, we are waiting for your question. Please ask your question. Yes, your mouse is not going to work now. At this process, your mouse is not going to work. At this process, your mouse is not going to work. Are you talking about when we are loading a Windows operating system? If that's the case, please clarify us, please. At this process, I said your mouse is not going to work. Okay, when you are done, now it's telling us to system recovery is in progress. Okay, we don't have to, this will take a few minutes. Please do not turn off your computer or disconnect the power. Alright, so we are going to wait for this to finish. So at this point you can do your mouse now. Okay, the system is done now. System recovery is complete. So it has to restart. Before it restarts, it will tell me to remove the recovery media, or your computer will restart automatically. Alright, I have to take off this for it to restart. You can see it as off to restart itself. So what I'm trying to say is that, okay, I see, I get your point. Okay, I get your point. This is when you are want to run Windows on Chrome OS, the mouse does not work because the reason why is that the drivers are not compatible with Windows. So there is a website which is called CodeStack. There's a website which is called CodeStack. They have done a lot of jobs and research in able to Windows and Windows operating system, sorry, Windows operating system, and Chrome OS are not always compatible. Don't worry, I'll guide you through on how to do that. Okay. Alright, as I said, I'm going to guide you, Jacob, I'm going to guide you on how to do it. So, at this process now, we have seen that our Chrome OS, alright, is installed here. So what is next, what is needed now is for setup, alright. So we are going to set it up. You can see that the mouse is working here. Alright, we are going to set it up, get started. Then we are going to select a network. Remember I told you that Chrome OS, the platform, you must make sure you connect to an internet. Without an internet, it's not going to work. So we have to connect to an internet, which is my own. So getting this PC ready. So we are going to do all the necessary setup to get to the desktop. Then before we switch on putting Windows on this Chromebook. Alright. So let's wait for it to switch. Alright, this is a personal use. Okay. Click next. Alright. Okay, can you tell me the model number? The full model number. I'm going to share my screen to show you how to do that. I need to send that in the switch to enter now. Now to switch. I'm pin at 77506. Okay, so it's doing checking for updates. Alright, so oh gosh, talk because it's really disturbing. Has it switched? Why come there like this? Okay, it's back. Alright, sorry about that. Network is really giving us some issues here. Sorry about that. Okay, we're in the process whereby now we want to either you can update this available software or you can just leave it to still load down to the desktop. Alright, so we are going to skip because if we are going to install and update this Chrome version now, it's going to take a lot of time. So you can do that in your time if you want to. Okay, then you are going to enter our Google account and password. Now there's two options here you can see. Either you can you can get an account for Android phone automatically, or you can enter your Google account and password. So I'm going to use this one. Alright, I'm going to put in my email. Okay, at gmail.com. Next, it's going to be my password. Okay, my password shift. Okay, yes. Okay, next. Alright, they're going to send a notification to my phone. So we are accepting that. Please wait. So the next is just few setup, then we get to the desktop. network. What is this now? It is poor. The network is poor. Alright, so we have gotten to the place where we have to accept the terms and conditions. So we are going to accept the terms and conditions. Then you can either use synchronize your Chromebook, whereby your apps that in your phone is going to work with your Chromebook. One thing about Chromebook, your phone and your Chromebook works together. Some apps that usually works on Chromebooks will work there and to be installed. So I don't want to do that. I'll just say accept and continue. Now you can either you create your PIN if you want to. I will use my password instead. Alright, I will use my Google account password instead. Next. Oh, there's a Gemini AI here. So you can say next. I like dark background. Okay. Next, I like dark theme. Alright. I want the item was set. Okay. Change anything. Okay. Alright, so this is how the platform, or when I say the graphics platform of the way Chrome looks like. So I'm going to show you a few alright, I'm going to show you a few softwares. So you can see here the main software, which is the Google Chrome. Then you can see here, don't know this one, this is a notebook. I think this is a new one. And this is where you can get your apps and your games. You can play games with a Chromebook. Yes, you can do that. Alright, you have your calendar. You have your email, where you can receive your email. Now, one thing is that all my email Gmail will be here, which I connected through my email. All my Gmail, my mails received will be here. Then this is my sheets, my Word, my Google Docs, where I can type. Telling me I'm offline. Let me check if my network is not connected. Let me connect. It's not connecting. Okay, it's loading now. So this is where you can type like a Microsoft, you can use and type. If I create a new document now, okay, can actually type anything here. And the sweet part of Chromebook is that anything you type, it will store it automatically. It will save it directly to your drive without you even saving. Just like not like Microsoft, maybe you are typing something very important and maybe you don't have light, more percentage on your battery, so you have to the system gets off and you did not save your files. So when you do not save your file, what happens? Everything will go. Okay, all the files you did will just be lost. But in Chromebook, it will save this your files automatically. Even when I close this and go back again, it will save. Now you can see all my emails. These are all my emails. They are here. Then calendar, you can set an event if you want to. Alright, so I'm closing this, and this is where you can get softwares. This is just a Play Store in phone. Where you say Play Store, this is just like a Play Store. You can have a TikTok account in Chromebook. You can install it. It works. You can have your Facebook here. You can have other things. Most apps you have able to use it. That is why people prefer to get Windows laptops or Windows operating system laptops. So we are done with this. So the next step is for us to um, install Windows on this system. Okay, we are going to run Windows on this same system, operating system. Okay, we are going to run Windows, and this step is going to take a while. It's going to require you to okay. I was trying to just check my network to make sure it's okay. Alright, so for us to put Windows on this Chromebook, it's going to be easy. Let's say easy, yeah. For those that don't know the process, it's going to be easy. Alright, so now you are seeing that this Chromebook has a Type-C port. It has a Type-C port. You can see it has a Type-C port. Alright, so I've always said this in my channel that when a Chromebook have a Type-C port, okay, there are many things that will make Windows not enter a Chromebook because they have a what we call write protection, okay, on Chromebook. And that write protection protects it from you changing it from Windows or changing to any other operating system. It's the way they just protect Chromebook in their software way to protect it. Alright, so for us to be able to disable this protection rights or right protection, sorry, we have to disable the battery because this is a type C. Okay, we have to disable the battery. That's another method. Now, if you get to other Chromebook that have their latest, let's say latest Chromebooks, yes, latest Chromebooks you will see it in a different way. You will see a jumper. Then they still have a software rights protection. Okay, so in this other Chromebook, they have two, which is the hardware right protection, which is the battery. The second one, after doing that one, it will tell you if you want to disable the right protection when you are getting to a certain point. All these things, I'm going to do it for you to see. So we are going to break those limitations now for you to see. Alright, so the first thing we are going to do, we are going to lose this Chromebook, take out the back cover and disable the battery. So I'm going to do that now. Alright, so here's my screwdriver. Now if this is your system, be gentle with it. You have to be very gentle with it to avoid cracks. If you are not a technician, if you are not an engineer, you have to be very gentle with it. Okay. We that are technicians, ICT support, computer specialists, all of them, we know how to handle your system. So if you are watching, don't be scared that maybe this is the way they handle your system to spoil it. Every system is like a baby to me, so I handle with care. If you agree with that, please you can drop the message on the comment section and tell me something. And each questions the question of a no, please, this is your time for you to follow us up. Please, if you are with me, you can also drop a message on the comment section that I'm here, so that I know that you're here with me, because I'm going to answer that question practically. I'm going to do it for you to see that it's going to work. So this is the step to do it. Okay, after taking all the screws, you're going to use to take off this back cover. Alright. You have to be gentle with it before you break it. And if it's a client system, you have to pay for it. So you have to be gentle. You have to be gentle with it. Alright. Okay. Now there are some Chromebook that if you disable this battery, you cannot even enter a developer mode. Yes, there are some Chromebook. So what do you do? So before we disable this battery, okay, we are going to first of all transit and get into a developer mode. I'm going to show you how to get to a developer mode. Now the question is, what is a developer mode again? For some people that doesn't know, a developer mode is another but there's another mode of Chromebook where we can change some functions, some thing, like it's just like you going to like a BIOS where you can change some things, some settings there, yeah. So, and what we are changing is the firmware. That's what we are doing first. We are changing the firmware from ChromeOS firmware to a Windows firmware, which we are using Mr. Chromebox to do that. So I'm not going to close it very hard so that I can open it when I want to disable the battery. So I'm doing this for the sake of, I can disable the battery and continue. But I'm doing it for the sake of for other Chromebooks that whereby if you disable the battery and you cannot get to the debugable mode, you get stuck in doing that. So I'm going to open the system. Alright, the system is still on. Then I'm going to restart the system. Okay, perhaps let me shut down. Shutting down. Then this is my charger. My charger has to be plugged in. Okay, my charger is plugged in. Then escape, refresh power button altogether. Okay, I'll get back to this place where I used and installed my Chrome OS. Okay, using through this flash drive, which I have the software here. And I'm sorry I did not show you how to create a bootable flash drive with this. I'm very sorry. I skipped that. For a few minutes, let me explain this for you. I'm sorry about that. For you to create a bootable flash drive, you must have a software called a Chromebook utility. Alright, is you can add it in an extension of your Chrome browser. Alright, for you to do that, let me just do that for a short time and show you a little. Okay, let me use this and create a display capture. Okay, now this is my browser. This is my browser. I'm going to create a new tab. Now, before you can do this, you have to first of all make sure you have an email, an existing email. Okay, then you come here, you press Control Chromebook Recovery Utility. That's the name. Alright, Chromebook Recovery Utility. So if you click on it, it's not like other operating system whereby you use like Rufus to create a bootable drive, or you use Win Setup. Those are the two softwares I use to create a bootable drive. So what you have to do when you have gotten to this place, Chromebook Recovery Utility, alright. Now you can see that it's telling me remove from Chrome, because I've already added it. Here you will see add. After adding it, you get here to this your extension. This is your extension. Then you see it here, Chromebook Recovery Utility. You click on it, it opens. When it opens like this, now the first thing is that you have an empty flash drive. Let's just assume that this flash drive is empty. Okay, this flash drive is empty. You plug it, insert it in your system. You insert in your system. Okay, after you have inserted, like now it have recognized. After that, you have been insert. You come to this place that looks, the icon looks like a setting up. You click on it. You come here. You choose. First of all, sorry, you erase this. You erase this. I don't want to erase this. But you erase this by clicking continue. After clicking continue, it will erase all the files or anything that is inside that flash drive. It will erase all of them. After erase, then you come here and you say use local image. Now the image you downloaded from Crosstech, that's what you use. You come here, use, then the image you downloaded, which is this, ChromeOS 1667.55.0. This is what you use. You click open, and now it will save this image to this flash drive, to your flash drive. It will save it to the flash drive. After that, you are done. Then you set it in your system and follow the process which I've just showed you. So it's Chromebook. To run a Chromebook OS is very simple. Simple as well. You must have all these things. You must have your internet to use and do it. Then you can also use this Chromebook recovery utility to get the software. Let me close and start again. What do I mean? Now you must have a 8 gig or a larger USB flash drive. Okay, this my own is 32. Then you get started. Yes, then this is where you choose the model number of this Chromebook. Mine is IdeaPad. Let me see. Okay, let me select instead of typing. Lenovo. Let's go for Lenovo products. Manufacturer Lenovo. Okay, this is Lenovo. Okay, we select the products. So I think this is the brother with. So this is the software. This is the Chromebook. This is the name. Ideal Flares 3. Okay, this is it. So you can see now you have the software here. Okay, if you click continue now and select your flash drive, you're going to still run this operating system on this flash drive. After running it, then you now put it in your system, which I did, and it works. At this position it is now, please insert a recovery USB stick. This is the position it works. But we are not doing for Chrome OS again. So we are going to run Windows now. So I hope this helps you and you understand what I'm saying here. Okay, we are back here. Alright, I hope this helps you. Let's now try and run for Windows. So the Windows, the first step is for us to get to the power mode after we have disabled the battery. We haven't disabled the battery. Now we are in this position. Now, if you are having issues, because of people have been texting me, telling me they are having issues of when they want to get to the power mode, they cannot get to it. Okay, this is the right way to get to the power mode very fast. Now that our battery is still plugged, we have to disable the battery. The solder must still be in the light. Okay, if you are not a technician, please I advise you not to do this. Get this to an expert to avoid problem. And if you are an expert, you have to be extremely careful when doing this. Okay, so we have disabled the battery. Okay, so after disabling the battery, the first thing we have to press now is Ctrl D, Ctrl and D together. Now see what it's telling us. Turn OS verification off. Press enter. So we press enter. It will restart. Okay, now OS verification is off. Alright, so we press Ctrl D. Now verification mode is the right mode which you are using, the what we just created, what we just the windows we just run. So the other mode a Chrome have now is this developer mode, which is switching now. It's telling your system is transitioning to a developer mode. So your local data has been cleared. That means my email has been removed. All other things are anything if I stored anything has been removed. But it's not that it's clearly totally lost, because if you put those your email and your password back in the Chromebook, you see all those information. That's one thing that is I love about Chromebook. You see all those information, your documents, your files, your pictures. If they are saved in OneDrive, you all see it. So now we have to wait for 4 minutes for it to transit to the developer mode. Okay, please, if you have any question now, you can still ask us. Please, if you have any question, you are free to ask us now. You can just take few questions before we continue. Alright, if you are with us, please just say hi, hello. Hope I'm not talking to myself. Okay, I can see JTech is there with me. Hello JTech, do you have any question for us? Do you have any question for us? If you have any question, please, you are free to ask now. Alright, I can see good news is there. If you have any questions, please, you are free to ask. Okay, now you're still with us. I'm glad you're with us. So your question will be answered in this section. Alright, this section is how to run a Windows 10 on this Chromebook. So we are going to do that, which we are doing it now. So after switching to developer mode, we are going to show you how to do it. A shortcut and a long cut. I'm going to use the shortcut so that will be fast. Okay, and I want to watch the World Cup that is coming, the final World Cup, the match between Argentina and Spain. So I will be fast enough. We have spent 1 hour already, so I'm going to be fast on this other section so that I can watch the football. I want to see how they'll play, and if you have any suggestion of who is going to win that match, please, you can drop it on the comment section. For me, I feel that Spain is going to win. Please, for those that are Messi's fans, please don't crucify me, please. I don't feel that they'll win. Alright, so we are almost 1 minute left for it to switch to the developer mode. I'm still waiting for your questions. I'm still waiting for your questions. All right, 20 seconds. No question. Okay. I want to appreciate everybody that has joined my live section. I hope you are learning, and anywhere you don't understand, you can let me know. All right. So we are switching to the debug mode now. So press Ctrl D again to enter. All right. So you can see it's booting normal like a normal Chrome OS. This in this section now we can change a lot of things. We can work on the roots. We can work on the system. If you want maybe your sound, you don't want it to work here using Chrome OS, you can do that. But we are not on that now. We are trying to make sure we put a Windows on it. So first of all, we have to set up this by putting our network. Connect. Okay. So now we have for personal use. Let's continue. Next. So it's checking for updates. Now the shortcut of doing this is just getting to the BT2 terminal. Okay. The other long cut is for you to put your email, then you get to the desktop where you have to type in your Chrome you have to type in your Chrome, Mr. Chromebox, go there and copy your scripts and paste. Okay. Now, if you are using this short method, you must use your phone at this point, whereby you will go to the website to copy your script. Okay. So we are going to use the shortcut so that will be fast. We are going to press Ctrl Alt forward button. This is the forward button. Okay. So we are got here. Then the global mode. So the login, localhost login is Chromos. Is written here Chronos. So we are going to use that Chronos. Chronos. Go press enter. Now here we are going to type in the Mr. Chromebook script. So I'm going to use my phone to browse that Mr. Chromebook script, or let me use my laptop. Let me use my laptop so that I can show you what I'm doing. Alright, let me add a new display capture. Okay, let's use Mr. Chrome. Now you have to type Mr. Chromebox. Okay, it's here. Either you use this is Chromebox firmware utility script, or you use it. Let me use this so that you see. You still have to go to it's not here. Utility is not here. Okay, let's let's take scripts. Let's type script utility or utility script. Here it is. Alright, so okay, this is it. This is the script. So in this code box now, this is where we are going to type this code. This is the code we are going to type. This is our code. This is what you are using. Okay, we are not using this first one. You can also use this first one, but I decided to use this. To have any complication issues, just use this one. So the first letter there is CD. Okay. Call, is it call or curry? Slash. Now on this L is capital letter L. Then this O you are seeing here, this is not a 0, this is a normal O. O like in your, this is it, O. Then F, small letter F, small letter F and K. Okay, your L and O must be in capital letter. Okay, then the next one, HTTPS column slash Mr. Soloptech slash firmware. Still trying to read the script, so we have to wait. Okay. See, the network is okay. Data and password. Okay, I think the network is not connecting very well. Let me go out. Let me join another network. First, let me try it again. Let me switch to another network. Sometimes data network does not work on the Chromebook. When you want to do this process, sometimes it doesn't work. I'll switch to, let me disconnect and connect again. I just switch to my MTN. I believe it should work now. Down, down. This one. And the lens is from closing. Network is really disturbing. Now I've just connected to another network. Let me see if it's going to pass. As I said, you must have a very good network for you to be able to do this. If you don't have a good network, you're going to be stopped. And that is what is happening now. Still loading. If it doesn't work, I'm going to use the next script to try it. I think there's a mistake on this one. I think there's a mistake, that's why it's not loading. This one, there's no SH. Since there's a mistake here, please, sorry about that. Let's just wait for it to tell it that it's not working, then we have to correct this. So if you are still with me, please be patient with me. Network was really disturbing. Hello, if you are there, send me an emoji. If you are with me, send me an emoji, please. I'm not talking to myself, please. Send me an emoji if you are with me. Network is really giving me tough issues, yeah? Let me come back to my own internet. No more here. At this point, you have to wait for it to. Network is really, really disturbing. Alright, so let me type it again. Capital letter L O F K space bar HTTPS slash Chrome slash alright Mr. Chrome box check here if I'm correct. It's a Chromebook tech slash firmware UCL.sh SUDP sudo bash firm this one doesn't space it UCL dot sh. Press enter. Let's see if it's going to pick. Alright, it's working now. Downloading supporting files. Okay, it's going now. Okay. It's just network is disturbing me. Sorry about that. Sorry about the network issues. Then I promise in my next live streaming it will be better than this. Okay. Now this is the point I was saying. Now it has recognized, the system has recognized that the hardware write protection, which is here, your device currently have software write protection enabled, because it has recognized that the hardware, which is the battery, is disabled. So now it's telling you if you plan to flash the UEFI firmware, you must first disable it and reboot before flashing. Would you like to disable the software write protection and reboot your device? You say yes, press Y, then enter to disable your software WP. Your WP means write protect and reboot, or just press enter to skip and continue. So we are pressing Y because we want it to disable it and press continue. Okay, it's disabled. Now the system will restart. Now we'll go back to the debug mode, Ctrl D. Okay. So we have to see put back our script code all over again. So our internet is connected. So Ctrl Alt forward key. Alright, ChromeOS again. Enter. Then CD. Okay. Color. Next. No. Slash. Remember L is and O is in capital letter. Then FK is in small letter. Then HTTPS slash Mr. Chromebooks. Let me be sure everything is okay. Let me see if the network is what is causing this. Okay, I'm connected. Remember Control Alt forward button. Okay, press enter. Let me connect to another network. thing I will use now. Connected internet meeting. No, my phone is there. Samsung is not here. Network is not here. Okay, honestly, network is really disturbing today. I was thinking it will not. Let's try again. The IP is still strong, so let's just wait for it. Let's restart this Chrome and start over again. Since the network is just fluctuating, let's restart and start over again. And today again, sometimes we experience this. I was thinking today is Sunday, network will be more faster, but it's still disturbing. Okay. Control forward key, ChromeOS SD, color. Alright, let's see from this. Okay. Start Chrome. Soloptech slash anyway UTI IL.sh space @svd then bash firmware utrl.sh. Okay, let's see if it's correct. It's coming. Network is really holding it back. It's coming. All right. Okay. So the loadings, supporting files, the loading require files, using device and system information ready. Alright, this flash we have nothing here, so we are going to use it for backup of the Chrome firmware. Alright, so now you can see here that our FWWP is disabled. This means that our write protection is disabled. If this is enabled, we cannot install Chrome Windows firmware, this firmware on it. We cannot install it. Okay. Now you can see the device name is Lenovo IdeaPad 3 Chromebook. Okay. CD. Then that CD means Chromebook. Then the board name is leak. Alright, this board name is very important. This board name is the number you use and get your drivers. Okay, platform is Intel Gemini Lake. Then type stop Chromebook / RS legacy. So all these are not so necessary. What you need here is the device name, the board name. Those two things, know it very well. Okay, the next thing we are going to do now, we are running updating the UEFI, which is the Windows firmware. Okay, we are going to press 2 is to install or update UEFI firmware. So press 2, press enter. Okay, now it's going to tell you that important notice is that you are flashing a firmware has the potential to break your system. Break, not break. Requiring relative inexpensive hardware or some technical knowledge to recover. Not all boards can be tested prior to release, or even when slight difference in hardware can lead to unforeseen failures. If you don't have the ability to recover from a bad flash, you are taking a risk. Alright, so that is why we are having our ChromeOS firmware saved on this flash drive. That's why before we do that, we are going to save it. Okay, so we are going to press yes that we continue, which is Y. Then we are going to type I accept. Enter. Then press Y again to continue. Now you have to plug in your flash drive. Now, as I'm using this shortcut, I've not reached the desktop. You are not going to see it to recognize this flash drive. So you just have to wait for some minutes or some seconds. 30 seconds, 40 seconds is okay. So let's just wait for it to recognize it. Okay, because there's no way you are going to know when you just plug the flash drive. It's continue. Sometimes it may backpoint. I told you that the flash drive is not plugged in. So it's up to 30 seconds. So we can continue pressing Y. Now press enter for it to recognize our flash drive is there. This is the flash drive 1. So we press enter, we press 1, sorry, and press enter. It's saving this firmware on this flash drive. Now after saving this firmware, that's when it's going to run the new firmware. Is this firmware you can also use to recover back your Chrome OS firmware. I'm going to show you how to do that not now, maybe in any of my videos when I have time I'm going to do it. So this is, you're going to press enter. So it's loading now, it's loading the new firmware. You can now take off your flash drive. It's loading the new firmware. You can now take off your flash drive. Okay, so you can spend almost 2 hours, 3 hours doing it. You have to have a good internet. If you have a good internet, I think you will be fast. I want to be very fast on this. And it's almost time for, it's almost time. This is 7:47. So we have some few minutes and World Cup final is starting. So I don't want to miss the match. And you, I know you don't want to miss the match also. So if you are still with me, please send me a hi message or an emoji. If you are still with me, please do that. Please send me a hi message. You are with me. And if you understand from this point of view what I've been doing so far, you can still send me a message. But if you still don't understand, you don't have the knowledge of what is going on here, you can also send me your questions. I'm here to answer. Now it is processing, so I can take in questions before we move, because after this installation, after this updating of this firmware, what is the next step to do is to run the Windows on it, and that will be fast than this because this was using an internet. Okay, so no question, no question. Now at this point, if is still with me here, let me check. At this point, your question will be answered. Jacob. Okay, I'll tell you forever. So you can plug back your battery. Okay. Alright, you can see the layout has changed. Let me just restart the system again. You can see the new layout. This is the Windows full layout. Okay. So We are going to run Windows 10 on this, not Windows 10 Lite, because this is a Chromebook that have a space of 32 gig RAM. So we are going to run Windows 10, Windows 10. Windows 10 will enter it very well. While Windows 10 Lite is used on maybe 16 gig RAM, which is very small. You cannot install things. Okay, so we plug in our flash drive. Then we restart the system again. Then restarting, we press escape button. Okay, see this firmware is nice. This is the first time seeing a different firmware. This is nice. We go to boot menu. We choose USB. Okay. Now we are going to choose Windows 10, not Lite. This L stands for Lite. Now, and I was asking me, when you install Windows on it, your mouse does not work. Yes, at this point, your mouse is not working. Your mouse will not work. Okay? This system has 2 USB, fine. That's good. That's a bonus for me now. The systems that has only one USB, you have to use like a hub. Okay? So now, I'm going to plug a mouse here. Let me use an external mouse. Okay. This is my external mouse. So, plugging it now. Okay. So click next, install. Wait for it. Okay. I don't have a product key. Choose Pro. You can choose any of these type of operating system you want. Okay. Pro is better here. Then next. Now for you to create this Windows Flash, how to create it? The bootable drive. You can use either Rufus, you can use either Win setup to do that. I have a video on my channel that can teach you that. So you can search for it, how to create a bootable drive using Win setup or using Rufus. I have them both on my channel. So you can go and watch so that you know how to do it. Then we delete all these partitions. These are all the partitions for the Chrome OS. So we have to delete them. Take your time to delete all of them. Oh, it's almost time for ball. Oh, 4 minutes to go. Delete all this. Alright, create new. Apply. Okay. Alright, so now we do next on this. Now we are copying the Windows OS files into the ROM. Okay, when you copy, this is what is happening. This is the process, it's copying it. After it has copied, Now the restart you see is trying to download each of those files to the hardware of the system. So we are going to wait for it. So this is going to take a while. Now before the match starts, please to all the Messi fans that are here, please tell me, are you sure is he going to be a GOAT today? Okay, Jacob, I can see your message. Okay, so please really pay attention now. We are going to resolve your issue soon. The question you asked is going to be answered soon. Okay. It's going to be fast. %, soon count 100%, and it will restart soon. So if you have any question, you can still drop in your questions. Any questions so far, both from the ChromeOS down to the new firmware, down to loading of Windows. If you have any question, please you can drop in. If you are new here in my channel, please do well to subscribe, like and share to your friends, to those that will need this video. If you have been having issue of your Chromebook, definitely you am the right plug you can meet for that. I don't really deal on Chromebooks. I also repair normal laptops. No one say Messi is going home. Messi is going home. For me, hey, Messi is going home. I support it. Please, be asking all the Messi fans, please don't crucify me. I'm just saying my own opinion. So it's getting, now it's restarting. Now at this point, we take out our flash drive. Doesn't matter. It is going to restart. Okay. Now it's going to load the new firmware. It's going to load the new operating system, sorry. Now the ROM has gotten all the information he needed to process this Windows 10. So it's now dashing it back. Oh, you're a Ronaldo fan. That's why you want Messi to go out. All the Messi fans, where are you? Come and defend your goods. uh, so we are getting ready now. It's getting ready. After this, it's going to get to the desktop. Not much setup. Just your username, your your region and all that to set up. Doesn't need you to put your email. That's one thing about Windows. It's not mandatory you put in your network for it to work. You can use Windows system without a network and it's working perfectly. That's just the disadvantage between a Chromebook and a Windows that I know. One of the major disadvantage. And also their softwares are not the same like Windows softwares. They are not compatible. Okay, so after it gets to the desktop, I'm going to show you how to get the drivers. I'm going to show you how to get those drivers, all of it. Apart from the sound, this particular Chromebook, you have to purchase the sound. You have to buy it from the website, which is Star. You have to buy it from them. So I'm going to show you how to install for the mouse track, showing how to install other drivers apart from the sound. Sound you have to buy it. Okay, I believe by now the match has started. So and let's just finish up in time. We are almost there. Drivers are it's not going to be hard to get the drivers. I'm going to just show you the websites and I'm going to download them to the Chromebook so that you see how it's done. Okay, just a moment. At this process, your mouse is not still going to work until you install the drivers. Your mouse is not working. Some Chromebook, your network may not work. You have to still drive for the network. We have some drivers tools we use like Snappy driver we used. We have drivers pack. So you can choose either any country you are. I'm going to choose United Kingdom, sorry. Yes. United Kingdom keyboard layout I'm going to use. Okay, I'm going to skip this. Okay. Let me connect to the internet. Let me not connect now. I want to connect now. Alright, put in my username. Alright, let me just put user. Enter. I don't need to set a password yet. Accept. And just accept this all. Okay, we accept. Okay, take several minutes for it to to load, so we still wait for it patiently. Okay, almost there. Alright, so we are in the desktop now. We are in the desktop or Windows, maybe later. Okay, so we have to connect to our internet first so that we can go to those sites where to get the drivers. And before we get to the drivers, I will let you know what we need to do. Let's put in our email. Not our email, sorry, our password in our network. Sorry about that. Okay, now you are connected to the internet. Now we have the Microsoft Edge browser installed already, so we can make use of it. Remember this, to get to the drivers, you have to, for this mouse to work, we have to go to the site called cool and star. Alright, enter. Okay. Another step again, what you need to know is that there are two ways you can actually get these drivers. Okay, the first is they're using the model number, which is now, you know that this system is Lenovo product. You do next, then you look for the processor speed, the type of processor this system is using. How will you know the type of processor this system is using? You have to come here. I'm showing a logcut, File Explorer, then right click here, properties. You see it. This is where it is, Intel Celeron N400. Okay, this is the processor. Another way for you to get it again, you press search button and arrow together. It comes out like this. Press DX DIAG. Press enter. Say yes. Alright, this gives you the system model, which is leak, and also the processor, which is N400. This is also a way to check for your system configuration if you want to check for your system configuration. Alright, so what we need now is this processor. We look for the processor, which is N4000. I think N4000. Yes, this is Intel N4000. Alright, so Intel Celeron, then next. What's going on? Okay, now it's telling us which of these Chromebook, the model number. So we have here Lenovo Chromebook C340. We have a Lenovo iPad 3. We have Lenovo iPad 3 Chromebook. I think this is the one here. This is our Chromebook. Okay, next. So it supports Windows 10. It supports Windows 11. Okay, from their software. So the first, these are just guides on how to, if you want to install, steps on installing for Windows 11. Then this is C++. If you want to download it, you need it so that it will run some stuff. It's downloading. When you just click on link, it's download. Then the next one is install C50. If you want to install it, it's still okay.
You can also click on this for EC chip drivers to be well installed. You download it also. Then keyboard remapping, you can set this if you want to. Installing the touchpad drivers. This system, I'm not sure is a touch. This is a touchpad here. This is the touchpad is the mouse, so it will download also. Then I'll also download touchscreen drivers. I'm not sure this system is a touchscreen, but I'm just choosing it. Now, Costa SOF Inter Audio. This one you have to purchase it. See it here. Drivers is available for purchase here. The amount you are going to use to purchase it is $10. Okay, so if you have such amount to purchase it, you can go ahead with this. So that is all drivers we have to install for this Chromebook. So we wait for all of them to download. We have Crosstech, CDs. This is VC redirect. So we go to download folder, File Explorer, then download folder. So we install this first one, VC, which is the C++. Click on it. Set install. Alright, this is done. Next one, TR50. TPM. Can install this, it's okay. Then Crosstech. Now this is keyboard layout. You don't need this RGB keyboard, you don't need this. Default keyboard preset for Chrome, we still don't need this because we want to use this system as a Windows keyboard, so you just allow only this keyboard. And EC2 combo, all those ones you cannot untick them, then install. Then close. Then the next one is Chrome Cross touchpad. This is our mouse, meaning our mouse. So let's run it now. Yes. Okay, now at this point now you untick these ones first and use this C press and see if it will hit the mouse. It's not working, so it's not the mouse. Are you seeing that? Close, then we go again. Then we untick this, untick only Elan, install. Okay, our mouse is working now. Okay, our mouse is working. So this is how you have to install. And now please pay attention to this. This is for you. This is how you install your drivers for mouse, and it's working. You have to untick each of them, each of those drivers. You don't have to just install all of them all together. If you install all of them together, you may find out that it's not working. The mouse may not work because you have jam-packed different products of drivers together. So let's install for the Chrome Touch. I think this system is not touch, but let me just install and see if it's a touch. The touch is also going to be that same products of Elan. Let's see. This my mic is off. Okay, this mic is off. Let me so that you can hear me well. 0. It's not working. All right. So I don't know if you can hear me very well because my mic is not working. I don't know if you can hear me very well. Can you send me a hi message if you are with me? All right. Thank you that you are hearing me now. I hope this really finds you found this very helpful, please. And if you do, please like my video, share to those that need it, and I will still do a video like this on Chromebooks on different model for you to see how it's done. Okay. And if I have any other updates on Chromebook, I'm still going to show you. And remember, we are not just dealing on Chromebooks, we deal on all type of laptops. We repair all types of laptops, gaming laptops, normal laptops, HP, Dell, name it, we do it. Even MacBook, we do repairs on them. So it's just that I don't have enough equipment to do videos to show you on that. So I am working on that, and I'm still going to do some videos to show you how to repair some systems. So I really appreciate for those that have been staying with me till this section, and I believe this is helpful to you and you have learned a lot. And if you have learned something, please drop in uh, a message on the comment section that I've learned a lot. And you tell me that you're going to join us next time. I promise you that next time I'm going to make these network issues to stop. I'm going to have a good network that is going to take you through the section to the end, where you'll not be having breaks and disconnecting you in whatever way. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. Please do well to subscribe, like, and share this video to your friends, to those that need it, and to around you. I'll see you next on the next video. Thank you. Thank you, guys.